another episode of WWE Supercard. Yeah, buddy! Yeah, buddy. This is episode 102, and we have a winner. But first, let's go over here. We're going to actually show you a couple of things. I'm going to show you the clues, and I'm going to show you everything that was in the what's stuff. Then we're going to play some of the Who's He What's It's, the Road to Jericho Fast Lightning Flash version. First off, I got to shout out. We tried the super chats on the live stuff, and shout out to Rainbow Warrior, CSM, Backaroo, twice, Tremblo me, come on meal. And unfortunately, don't forget David Lyden. All three of these people were awesome. They're supposed to like stick on the top of it, but it didn't do that. That might only be in the mobile live things, but and that's why I really wanted to shout these three people out, because I really always appreciate anything that's given to me. The next thing is for anybody that wins, or I suggest to write to me. I'm using Big Dad's channel for a thing. He's almost at over 9,000 subscribers, which is crazy. There we go. So to email me or contact me on YouTube, you go to About, okay, and then you go to where it says Send Message, and that's how you can give me information for some of you that win Mr. Bacon's and blah 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 blah. So going to the herpity derp. Here are the clues, alright? The fake ones at the end of the first video, alright? And at the end of video 100, it's a fake clue, alright? It's basically was there so that if you didn't watch the whole video and you watched only until the end looking for the clue, that is a fake clue. In the beginning, someone was mistaken to think he could steal the name of Mr. Bacon. All of these were from the first video, okay? There were three, not ADHD or ADHD. That means what were my three hardened cards. The second clue, the first clue was obviously, everybody got this one. This was the 16-1 is like, where did I get my Miz in that the brutal pack opening. Alright, and the second one, to find this video is truly a treat, just like Kenny Omega is in the Elite. That's obviously what was my first Elite card, okay? And the correct answer, alrighty, is, where did I put them all? I just had all of these. I just literally had these. What to heck? Oh, okay, here we go. And that was in episode 17, 8 minutes, 13 seconds. Or anywhere close by. The next clue was there were two cards. Yet this is so. This video found a very good pro. What was my first Ultimate Pro? And that was Alexa Bliss at 406 in episode 59. Alright, the pinnacle, the highest, the best, the first. What was my first Ultimate card? That was Goldberg in episode 29 at 3412 or so. I had too much soda. It filled up my bladder, so I figured I'd find my ultimate ladder, or my 50K ladder, right? That's the only description that has the word ladder in it, because it's the only ladder I had, 50,000. And that is, there's technically two answers to this. Where it's actually revealed is 1 minute into episode 64, but I'm blindfolded or hat-folded, because I didn't see it, and I actually saw it at 2:03. So those were the answers, and that sort of stuff. So we're just going to go from all the way down. We had a lot of these things in creamies and stuff. I'm going to award some things with that. And I have to give a big shout out to Fradoman, who was close, way near the beginning. All right, there's Fradoman, but he left it up here. And in the last clue, it even said, you got to write them in this video. Air Mail Special is actually a scat solo by Ella Fitzgerald, and it's pretty cool. That also meant that maybe you'll get a Mr. Bacon Creamy. Shout outs, Scuba Steve. Yeah, shout out to Scuba Steve on Scuba Steve Day. And some of you, the whole point of this, like Fredoman got a few of them right. He also got some of them wrong, but he was pretty good. I will give you something. I'm going to give you one of my permanent spots on N. Bret Hart. So if you want that, send me a message, okay? And we're going to go all the way up. It took a while for us to get stuff. And the correct answers, which we just said, and we have Huntcraft is the winner. You won $100, dude. And you guys, you didn't even have to say the first clue, but most people did. The other people will do something for it nicely, because you know what? you know what, I can put you on the team or for something or that sort of stuff. First one, like I said, Miz 2352, 812 401, 34 where it's revealed there, and Huntcraft, you are the winner. And 4 hours later is Flamer Joe. All the correct stuff. You can see where it says this is where I saw it. That's why I'm Flamer Joe. I'm going to give you a spot on the team. Everybody else, I know for a fact some of you copy and pasted because I could tell, like, you know, the sixth clue that tells me to put everything in the comments of the video. Last thing tells me what I wrote up. So, I mean, some people, you just know who copied and pasted. Some of you did not copy and paste. And there we go. And, you know, I don't know why Flamer Joe, why you wrote it twice. You know, because I did see it. But anyways, and I will if I will have some sort of a snow type day today. So we'll have some fun with a live stream, I'm sure, in there. I don't know if I'm gonna have a full snow day or if they actually bring us to school and bring us home by like 11 o'clock Eastern time. But we are now in the area of getting 12 to 18 inches of snow from now until Wednesday afternoon. I lost in the the semifinals to 7K L7, and he beat the mighty Druss. So, you know, more power to it. But I won. I won game 1 5-0. I was really happy, and then I lost 4-1, and I lost 3-2. So, yeah, that was nice. But all right, so we're gonna claim our 2 elite cards, and one's going to be oh, hey Bo, what up, dude? And we got Summer Rae. That's my 3rd Summer Rae, and that's terrific. All right, so we'll enter another King of the Ring at some point. We are going to be done with the SummerSlam card in this episode, and I'm just going to play for a couple more minutes because, hey, you know what? Yeah, and the stuff, okay? But as far as the other things, I don't know what to do as far as the other bonus gifts for things because there was not as much. Like, if I go back to you know what? I should just take a look to see everybody that gave a full answer and award those people or something because there was not that many, even with the copy and paste people, that you could tell it's a copy and paste person because it's exactly formatted the same. And I mean, I'm a teacher. I know this stuff. But anyways, I hope that you had some fun. These scavenger hunts are supposed to be difficult. And, you know, maybe I'll have to do some more type stuff in that sort of thing because people were rusty on they're looking for stuff. I used to do Easter eggs almost every other episode in this thing. As a matter of fact, let's make an Easter egg right now. I want you to put in 3 cell phones. Write 3 cell phones in the chat, and you'll be in the reward for a prize. Okay? There you go. And if you do it by the time that we do the stream, maybe I'll do it on camera. That'd be cool. Okay? There we go. I feel good now. 3 cell phones. Okay. Alright, so we're whooping butt with Nia Jax and Alexa Bliss. Raw, it was great. We saw a return of somebody that got really hurt. It looks like Mick is gone. Mick Foley. They had a really cool mandible claw with Mr. Sacco on Triple H. And, you know, it was cool to see Seth Rollins, but, man, they must really think he's okay right now because they worked his knee, you know, or maybe that's, now watch it be broken again, you know what I mean? But it's probably, he probably had protection underneath that as well, so it would not sustain any damage. There's no way they would risk that without, you know, without safety. Alright, so here we go. Brock Lesnar. And here we go. We got Sasha Banks versus Bayley. It does seem to me that so far the cards are not as strong right now. I don't know if that is exactly true. Are you finding that? Those of you that are playing this, I mean, I've got plenty of time, and we're gonna be almost in the season 3 cards, and that's the last 4. I mean, I wish all Road to Glories were just like this. But you know, we're able to +6 everything. And you know what I will do is, once I get this card, I will just count up how many more points that we have left to do. Because, you know, I can bang out like 100 points in an hour easily. Well, technically, I can make up 200 points in an hour up until like we hit the level 10 wall, which is in the last card. So well, let's get this right now. We're going to get Seth, who made his return last night, which was nice, you know. But I don't know. WrestleMania is shaping up. We got a triple threat match with. It looks like everybody's going to be triple threatened, quadruple threatened, or something, except for the Jericho thing, and yeah, I'm excited about WrestleMania. Less than 3 weeks away. And now, speaking of WrestleMania, what do you think they're going to call this new tier? I did not actually take a look at the vote percentages, so maybe I will put that in the comments below, in the description, so that you know like what it was. I personally think it's going to be only one of two things. It's either going to be Hall of Fame tier, if they keep on going up higher than Ultimate. They could call it Immortals. I don't think that's going to be one. They're not going to call it Gods. They could call it Legends, because they had the Legends house. I don't think they're going to call it Legends either. That's the first time I actually thought of Legends, by the way. I think that it will be Hall of Fame tier. Or they could just call it WrestleMania, because we've got a WrestleMania tier in Season 2, and they could just change the color of it a little bit so that you can tell that it's definitely a season. Well, and you'll see S3 on the side. So there's definitely can be repetitions of tiers in the future of this game. There's no limit on how high stats can go. I mean, it's really, at some point, let's just say we have another tier. Event cards will go to about 50K. That's my guess. Or maybe even 55 to 60K for a pro, which is still pretty awesome. You've got to think a single cannot beat, a pro of the tier before it. So you see all those singles going to, singles in Ultimate tier go to about 20,000 per, and the pro maxes out on average 31,000 abouts. So that means for single, whatever the new tier is, we'll probably get, I'm assuming it'll max out at around 28,000, with events going to 29,000. Don't you wait on the network right now. I'm in the zone, man. I was giving predictions. And that's my guess. And 55 to 60K for a pro. I'm going to lose this. Oh, no. Okay, good. I really thought it was going to hit the whatchamacallit. Now, if I am off of school and I cannot stream because of either interference, because of all the snow and the Wi-Fi, even because I'm by my window, it hasn't had a big problem in the past. But it's going to be a large scale snow event. So I don't really know what's going to happen. I will, if the way I'm expecting it to go, probably a little bit earlier than the time I did it today. Well, today was 6 o'clock. I would say like somewhere in that normal Saturday time frame, that 2 to 3 p.m. Eastern. It could be as early as 12 p.m. Eastern, depending on stuff. So we got the Tyler Breeze, and that's a good feeling. We got Zack Ryder. Let's just take a look at. Well, first we got to get these. I almost want to keep playing because, well, I don't think I would get an ultimate pull right anytime soon. Because I got that TJ Perkins not too long ago. So I don't really know, man. I don't really know. But anyways, I love the Flash events because it means something cool is coming very soon, man. And we were talking in the chat today, and thank you for those of you that came to the live stream. We were talking about things like, could we ever see trading? Now, they've said that trading was coming a long time ago, before Season 3 started, that it was definitely something that was a possibility. I personally don't think they would do it. Even if they did do trading, you're never going to see event cards on there. It's just not going to happen. Because that ensures that, you can't game the system. But alright, so we have 100 points, 210, 345, 500 points. 505 points for the whole thing. That's nothing. Oh my gosh, it feels so good. And we've got a day and 22 hours to do this. We're just going to play one last bout. because we wanted to go against Fearless Rebel 168. You know, we have a long history since, I believe, this match. So, really, really excited to play this person again for the first time. Alright, so here we go. Fearless Rebel is got a deck. I've got a deck. And first off, we start with Nia Jax. She's out there whoopitating Paige like it's her job. I miss Paige. This was her house. Okay, so male solo power speed. Let's give him the gift of Jericho, man. Drink it in, man. John saying, ooh, it tastes good. All right. There we go. Let's put it in there. And charisma, well, we just got these guys whoopitating with all sorts of destruction forces. They're going against Shinsuke Kingston and Kofi Nakamura. And we are destroying the pants right off of them. They are pantsless, and they are running away from the ring. And there's Gentleman Jack Gallagher. He is being so courteous as to not take off Randy's pants by whoopitating him just with his charm and headbutts. Okay, so Samoa Joe beating up Dolph Ziggler like he is a redheaded stepchild. That's just a phrase. I don't know why that has ever been a phrase. You know, what do they do? I don't know. All right, so these women are going to destroy their women. And, ooh, Foxy Lady. Fox! It's a Fox Fest. If I switch the names, it's still Alicia Fox. Alicia Fox. Fox Fest 17. You should write that down in the comments, too. Fox Fest 17. And, I don't know. You should write Fox Fest 17 if you want me to look at your channel. And, I will, look at some channels and, you know, shout out ones that I like. Or ones that I just feel like deserve a shout out. So, Foxfest 17. Okay. Just because. Why not? You know? Cesaro and AJ Styles whoopitating. And there we go. Sasha versus Natalya. I'm not going to tell you. it's a destruction by the banks. From the bank statement. Because you saw those little cash monies in there. Oh, one thing that I'm mad about. Is they don't have a signature move for Gentleman Jack Gallagher yet. Have you noticed that? At least I haven't seen it. And we just saw it. We just passed through him again. And it's just like, even when he pries, it doesn't do anything. I don't think I'm the only one that's noticed this. I'm pretty sure I am not. But it would be cool. See, I don't really pay attention much to those special moves because I'm always just tapping away like a boss, okay? That's why I've never done like, hey, here's the special move of this guy. Just because I know other people do those kinds of videos. I know JB does a lot of them. I know other people do too, and that's cool. You know, I just want to play, and it would also involve like editing, which I'm pretty lazy at. But sooner or later, I'm gonna have to like start editing more, or you know, getting a full-time editor. Oh hey, on all of my videos. But it's really easy to just record, edit this a little bit, just the time little lapse that I have to do. You know, in Power Director, it's easy. Like, I have to unlink the audio and the video, slide the audio, like, about 9 frames of a second, or 10 or 12. The most I've ever had to do is 14. That's almost like a half a second. But, anyways, I love you guys. Shout out again to the winner. You're the man. Huntcraft. You won $100 from the bigedude. So, yeah to the buddy to the yeah. And shout out to everybody else. And well, actually, I'm gonna shout out everybody that that did the whole full things. First, I'm gonna go all the way back to the beginning to anybody that wrote 3 or more things in here. Were pretty cool because I did say you were supposed to put it in the things in here. And I know that Fratoman was one of them. And let's see here. Oh, can't do it at episode 1. Let's see here. The first one and led me to this one and no, okay. Blah blah do 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 do. Okay, Fratoman, shout out to you for getting 3 or 4 right. And you know, there were some of those that were confusing, but I love you all. And then obviously we had Huntcraft and Flamer Joe. Shout out to Enrique Perez. And and then Huntcraft did it again. I don't know why. Same with the other one. Both of the guys that did first are like wondering. And shout out to Mike the Man. And shout out to Flamer Joe again, and shout out to Julia Sutton. And then anybody do here? Oh, for me, the only cheats are worked in Supercard. Oh my gosh. So, anyways, thank you so much for being a part of this. And remember, I love you guys so much, and you girls so much. And have a great day. All right. Click here to subscribe. Thank you if you already did.